Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. All right, y'all, just had a 15-minute praise break in this kitchen because do you know why? Here's why. These groceries. Drum roll, please. Who did not go over budget this week? It was me, it was me, it was me. Stayed in my budget. All right, I had a little bit of a higher budget this week simply because I just planned it that way. So I had $100 to shop. And thanks to Food Lion, with all of their buy one, get ones, we were able to buy one and get one. Alrighty, so let's talk about groceries. Okay, this is a ham. This is a Shanks portion smoked ham. It was originally $1.89 a pound. There's almost 9 pounds of meat, but it was 99 cents a pound if you spent $35 or more. I'm always going to spend $35, right? Why not get the ham? So I got it for $8.73. Still deal for the freezer. Okay. We got a butternut. That's not butternut. That's spaghetti squash. $1.19 a pound. They had drinks, 3 for $5. These are all 0 sugars, so I picked up 3 of those. We don't traditionally buy soda, but sometimes it was on sale, right? Pomegranates were 2 for $4, and then I found $1 off of 2. So no, it was 2 for 3. No, it was 2 for 4, and then I got $1 off, so it was $3 for 2 of those. I got 2 cucumbers. They were 2 for $1. Blackberries were 3 for $5, so pick those up. Shrimp was buy one get one free at $10.99. Then they had these bagels. The mini bagels were $3.99, buy one get one free. We got blueberry and plain. Sister won't eat anything with nuts on it, so I got that. Blueberries were $2.99 for a pint. Cheese was 2 for $5. Picked up sliced cheese. These Angus steakums were $7.99, buy one get one free, so I bought 2. Cape Cod chips were $4.99, buy one get one free, so I got 2. Strawberry applesauce, sometimes this is what I can have. My stomach doesn't take a lot at times, so this is what I purchased. That was $2 and some change, I forget. I got 2 things of spaghetti sauce. We have 2 spaghetti squash. So they were $1.79 each, the Food Line house brand. These Cheerios, apple cinnamon, and then frosted were, I think they were $4.99, buy one get one free. So I picked up 2. Got 2 of the milks, the almond milk, 1 unsweetened vanilla, 1 original. They were $2.99 each. This Stevens gourmet hot chocolate was $3.99. And then Jackson picked up this no-bake Oreo cheesecake thing, whatever. And then I got some Cottonelle for $4.99. Always going to try to get toilet paper and paper towels if I could. Didn't see any paper towels on sale. So I did pick up this as far as groceries for this week. Now, I stopped by Walmart a little bit earlier. I picked up some socks. I don't have white socks, which sometimes I wear white tennis shoes, or sometimes I wear something that black socks don't exactly go. But I have to remember to get socks that don't look like boy socks, so Jackson doesn't wear them. Jackson wears a size 12. I wear a size 8, 8.5. So I picked that up, and then under here, I won't show that, but I did get a pack of underwear. I'm down 2 sizes now. So officially down 69 pounds from my highest weight. So I'm going to sit down and chat with you a little bit about meals. But my budget was $100, and I was able to get all of those groceries for $98.58. $98.58 because I had the $1 off. It was $99.58, but with the $1 off coupon, it was $98.58. It was over $100. It was $140, but with the discount card and that one coupon, it brought it down to $98.58. So let's chat meals real quick. All right, y'all. So let's talk meals. First of all, just a kind of a weight loss update. So I started off this particular portion of the journey in April of 2023, and I was 231 exactly, from having some issues with perimenopause and all of that. And this morning when I weighed, I was 181.8. Okay, so that puts me down right at 50 pounds, just short of 50 pounds. So my original weight, my highest weight was 250. So if that's got me at 50 pounds plus the 20 plus, 19 extra pounds. So it's right at 69 pounds, 70 pounds from my highest weight. Now, I was 250 pounds when I had Jackson. The day I had Jackson, I was 250. I think I went down to 238, and I stayed at 238 forever. Then I went on my keto journey, and I managed to get down to like 186. But that was like 4 years of keto. Please keep Brenda Ann out of my room because things happen when she goes in there. The kids are putting up groceries, so if you hear things, it's the kids. Okay, so that was that. Then the perimenopause sets in. I kind of gained a lot of weight out of nowhere. I think I had lost 40 pounds that over like a 2-year period and gained it back in 4 months. And that was because my hormones were going crazy. I don't know what was happening. So then I started seeing my doctor and nutritionist, and we just kind of had some sessions on what I needed to do. So since April, I've gone from 231 to 181. Now, most people are asking, hey, Shakema, what are you doing? So the long and short of it is this. I eat like I've had bariatric surgery, but I have not had any surgery. I don't believe in cutting my stomach. I don't believe in doing any of that. I think it is not safe. I don't think it's safe. I had a coworker that had the surgery. She lost a ton of weight. And all of a sudden, one evening, out of nowhere, they ended up calling the rescue squad, and she did not make it. And that was several years ago. It's just not something. I have another friend that has had the surgery. He's right as rain. My grandmother, my dad's mother, had the surgery. I think she had it twice. It's just not something that I believe in as an individual to have the surgery. But I eat very small portions of food. I mean, I could take a bite or two of something and I'm full. I've also gone to the 1 meal a day. Generally, I can eat about 1 main meal a day. That usually is about the middle of the day. And I tend to have a bite or two here or there. In the very beginning, I was concerned that I wasn't getting all the calories that I needed. So when I talked to my nutritionist, she is a medical doctor, but she still does. It's called Lifestyle. She's a lifestyle doctor. Her office is in the same place as the bariatric surgeon patients. They moved her. She wasn't there before, but now they moved her over. And so we decided that as long as I ate a little bit all day long, that eating smaller portions was fine. So if I want to take a bite or two here of a meal, but I don't finish the meal, then I can have a bite or two in an hour or so, and then a bite or two in an hour or so. And that was, of course, okay with her and okay with me, because I had concerns. I was like, I don't really think I'm eating enough. This is not calorie restriction on her part. It's just I've decided to restrict. It's not even a restriction. I've just changed the way I've just changed some things. And the reason I don't share a lot is because I know 100% that little bit I shared, somebody's going to come on here, Shakema, that's unhealthy. Shakema, you need to do this. Shakema, you need to do that. And I don't want to hear any of that. I just the only reason why I haven't shared the journey, because I don't want to hear that. I feel good. My energy's great. I'm not tired. I'm tired lately because of this time change. This time change got me like, I was in bed one night at 6 o'clock. I thought it had to have been like 11 o'clock. I'm like, it cannot be 6 o'clock. And I'm teaching every day, right? I don't traditionally teach classes every single day, but in order to get in all of my teachers, I have, I think, 19 or 20 teachers. So in order to get all those teachers with their curriculum, I'm teaching every single day. I taught today, I taught yesterday, I taught Monday, I'm teaching tomorrow. I don't have classes on Friday, so I get to go back to my office and do a little bit of paperwork. I'm off Monday, but I have a meeting in the afternoon, so I get some more paperwork done for those 19 teachers. And then I'm teaching every day of the next week. I mean, every day, Tuesday through Friday. And then, of course, the next week we're out Wednesday. And I don't have any classes those days. But I'm teaching every single day straight. So just like I'm back in the classroom like a regular teacher. And that wears a teacher out. So I'm not tired because of food. I get plenty of food. I did get a couple fruit this week. We do have stuff out in the garden. I've got collards growing. I've got kale growing, so I can go out and pick greens whenever I need anything out of there. I think the biggest thing for our household is learning portions, right? Because it really doesn't matter what you eat. I got some chips. We can have a sandwich. I don't eat like keto or whole. I just eat what I want, what I feel like eating. But I just eat very small portions of it. I think I made gourmet cookies for the Christmas party. I didn't eat any during the Christmas party. I didn't eat any. I think yesterday I had a half a cookie. That was all I could eat. Couldn't eat anymore. I was good. Satiated a little bit of a sweet tooth. And that was the end of that, right? So it works out for me. Now, I'm not telling anybody else what to do. Again, I'm under my doctor's, my primary care physician referred me to the lifestyle clinic, and I see the lifestyle doctor every 3 months for our check-ins. I have to submit food logs. I have to tell her how much water I'm drinking. I got to do all that stuff. And I have my Fitbit, although I think I got some water in it. Y'all, it ain't acting right. So I put this on my Christmas list for my kids. I was like, y'all, my Fitbit ain't working right now. It'll count my steps and all that. And I have the app on my phone, but like I've walked 7,120 miles, so I can have 1,948 calories if I want to. That's how much calories I can have. But I'm gonna see if my kids will get me a new one. See how that's got something, I did something to it up here. So it's just messed it up, but anyway, it still counts my steps. Okay. Now, back to meals. I'm just adding that little portion in, but remember what I said. Thank you for not commenting. Because I think people, what people don't understand, I think this is the internet, right? So they're like, well, you put your life out here. We can say what we want. You can, but not everybody knows how to say it. And not everybody is kind. And not everybody is helpful. Because it's not a one size fits all. It's just not, you know. I've lost weight by sheer will and determination on my part because I'm older and I don't want to be old plus having health challenges and that type of thing. I'm trying to get off my blood pressure medicine. I'm just trying to do better with my life, right? That's what I'm trying to do. So I'm going to keep going. I talk to doctor all the time. I can go and send her an email in the portal, no problem. She's very easy to communicate. She's a woman. She's walked out this journey with me because it's been a challenge. It's not easy. Okay, so back to meals. We do have 2 spaghetti squash, so I think we're gonna have like a spaghetti squash bake. I've got the cream cheese, and then we canned some tomatoes, some whole ones that I didn't have time to process. We used some of those the other night, came out perfectly. So I can put that in the oven, let it melt out and do all the things. And then I can, hey Jackson, we probably needed to put something in there like some of that power wash on those things. Some power wash might be helpful. But anywho, we're getting ready to clean out the oven. We're getting ready to do a power hour. So y'all let me get another video. But though the tomatoes worked out fine, right? So that's going to be perfect. So I'm going to do that. The next thing we're going to do is I've got the ham. So Jackson made some ham sliders the other day. I didn't get food for the bread thing for sliders, but he can make rolls. So we'll probably do some ham sliders. And I wanted to do a ham and potato soup. And then with the bone, I'm going to do a pot of beans and ham bone. And we might have some cornbread with that, maybe. We don't traditionally eat a lot of cornbread. Jackson makes whatever he wants with, you know, flour and stuff. I don't traditionally eat that stuff. It's just not something I'd rather eat. I can eat it, but I'd rather not eat it. And so that works out too. What else do we have? Saturday will be Saturday suppers. My friend will come over. She'll bring chickens. So then we'll end up with chicken salad. And she also gave me a ham on Sunday. So I think I'm going to cook her ham for meals, sandwiches, because we have some bread, so we can do ham and cheese sandwiches with the chips. And then I'm going to put my ham in the freezer, just so that we have a ham. So I have 2 hams and 2 turkeys. The kids and I are not traveling for the holiday, so that may be our holiday ham. Again, it was 99 cents a pound. If you spend $35, I was going to spend $35 anyway. Get the ham. Wish it was a little cheaper, but I'll take it from $1.89 a pound, right? Okay. What else? I've got potatoes in there, so I said the ham and potato soup, but I could also do loaded baked potatoes, so we could do loaded baked potatoes because I've got a pretty big bag of potatoes in there. So that would be another meal that we could have. I think we have some sausage in there, so we have some protein pancakes, so we could actually do breakfast for dinner one night. Okay. What else? And then smorgasbord of leftovers. Now again, only eating the one meal a day, the one big meal a day. Whatever I cook as a main meal will be that meal. And then I usually take leftovers for lunch. I only pack a small amount of lunch. I don't traditionally eat out. Doesn't mean I never eat out. Traditionally, as a general rule, I try to make sure I have something on hand that I can grab when I'm hungry. That's just how it works. But I will eat out if I have to. Okay. We had our church Christmas party on Saturday. I had eaten like my main meal earlier that day. The party was at 6. So I wasn't able to really eat much. I think I had a few bites of some mashed potatoes and I was done. But we brought home some ham that was left over, and Jackson made ham sliders the next day after church for lunch. So I am eating enough. Please don't be concerned. Somebody mentioned this, so I'll address it here. They said, could Alana use the same person that I use, or go to the same diet that I'm doing? So sister is now seeing my person, and her plan is just a little bit different than mine. She's trying her own things, just like I did in the very beginning. And when she's ready to jump on what mom is doing, we'll do it together. We've always done things together, and I'm here for her health as well. She's 19. And so, that is what it is, right? Nobody wants their child unhealthy. But I remember back to some videos, and we were doing keto, and people would say, let those kids have what they want. Yep. Sure. Absolutely. And you end up still having to help fix the issues anyway, right? She's grown. She can manage her own self and her own money and her own life. She still takes my direction, which is very good. But she's got to navigate this just like I had to navigate myself, right? And then when I got to a point where I had goals of my own, I made changes. And so, I want health for my children, but I also want health for my husband when God sends him. I am still very much believing that God is going to answer that prayer for me. He has not answered yet. I don't see anybody on the horizon, but I'm lifting up my eyes to the hills because my help comes from there. When I get feeling in my feelings, I just still believe, God, you said what you said, and that's what it is. So anywho, y'all got a little chit chat and a grocery haul and some other stuff too. We're getting ready to do a power hour clean because I've got some other stuff that I have to do this evening. And then I'm also going to be going live soon to do a budget update because I have some updates for the budget. But anywho, there it is. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hey, go out there and get your buy one, get ones, because this is a perfect time to kind of work within that budget that you have. If you have any questions or comments, please leave those down below. Remember that kindness goes a long way to healing hurting people. And nobody ever knows what we're going on, what's going on this side of the camera. So just be mindful of that. And In no way, shape, or form do I want anybody to come for my child. Please don't do that. That's not kind. That's not nice. And that will not be good. It just won't. So, you know, everybody's got some issues. Some people eat a little too much. Some people spend a little too much. And other things. So, there it is. Okay, y'all. Gotta go. Gotta clean. Love all y'all. Keep praying for us. We're going to keep praying for you. In Jesus' name. Bye now.